There's a new Jordan Ayew chant. Have you seen it? It was on.
No.
No.
What's going on?
Jordan Ayew land.
This, yeah?
Jordan. First of all, we'll get to it eventually, but congratulations on winning Goal of the Month, your goal recently. But because you've signed a new contract recently, fans absolutely loving you at the moment, we thought we'd look at 4 of your key goals from the time here at Crystal Palace. Before we get to the goals, let's just go back in time a bit to 2018 when you first joined the club. What do you remember about that when you joined on loan?
When I first joined, it wasn't that easy, because I wasn't playing much and the team was doing well as well. The manager was always speaking to me and, I had the support from the club as well. So I had a couple of games and I tried to do my best, but, I felt like I could have done more. With time, when I look back at it, I'll just take positive out of it.
Now, the first goal we'll look at is your very first goal against Wolves. Going into this, I think it'd been maybe like the first 10 games you hadn't scored yet. I think you'd got an assist or 2. But do you remember around this time feeling pressure before the game?
The one against Wolves, I remember, I think it was in Christmas. It
was just after New Year, yeah.
Just after New Year.
Yeah.
I had family around at home and we had a nice evening and everything like that. And going to the game, I was like, oh, I'm going to go, but I'm not sure I'm going to play, Sometimes things happen and I started that game and I scored. I think it was an important goal. I think we won 1 or 2.
Yeah, it was 2-0, but it was quite late in the game. It wasn't until like the 83rd minute, I think.
So yeah, it was a very important game as well for us, and very important goal for me because that was my first goal for the club, and it's always important to score for a striker. And I was kind of emotional at that time because I was really in a dark period at that time, and scoring that goal was really important for me. It's
crazy how many players there's been in your time at the club, doesn't it? When you look at that there, none of those players are still here.
Yeah, it's crazy because I never expected to stay that long. Like in life, you cannot predict. I always say, and each day you keep on working, you keep on pushing, and things changes in life, and decisions changes, and you just keep going and doing what what to do best is to play football and enjoy your game.
But you did stay, so the next summer then you joined permanently with the club. How much do you enjoy playing for Roy Hodgson? He obviously loves managing you.
It's just exceptional, with him, I just feel some different vibe, he gives you responsibilities, and I like to have responsibilities, and he gives you confidence, he gives you belief, and he gives you opportunities to express yourself, and that's why we, the forward players under him, we are flourishing because he gives us the opportunity to express ourselves, and everyone has his own talent and skills and everything, and he gives you the opportunity to express yourself, and that's why all of us, we enjoy playing under him.
And now the next one we're going to look at is against the big rivals, Brighton. I think they've been all over us all game, haven't they, on this one?
Yeah, big goal.
Wow, look at the fans behind that one. I seem to remember, didn't you have a habit at one point, every time you celebrated, you ran away from our fans by accident?
By accident, you don't pay attention when you score. You just want to celebrate, and you don't really know where you are because you have like 3 seconds of madness when you score, and sometimes your reactions and takes you to a different direction. Wow. Obviously, it was a big goal. I remember this goal.
There's 1-0 was the only goal.
Was it the only goal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
70th minute, I think.
Yeah, it was a really, really tough game there. And it's always enjoyable to score against Brighton because it's the rival. And for me to score the winner was a big thing, and it was a season where things were going on the right for me, and that's when like I felt like I was settled at a football club, and like I had more to give to the football club. That was a season that made me understand that I have a part to play for this football club.
Yeah, and that was the one where you won the 3 awards, wasn't it, at the end
Yeah.
of the season? Player of the season. And I mean, as we'll see, a lot of your goals seem to come late in the games. Do you think that's, I mean, your style of play is like you never stop running. If we saw the most recent goal for Tyreek, that came from you right at the end of the game, still pressing someone into the corner. Do you think that's why you tend to score late at the game, because you've got a little bit more energy?
I don't know. I just, you know, when I'm on the pitch, I think it's my mindset. I'm just a different animal. Like the way I psych myself, and you know, I make sure that I have 100 minutes to give, and I make sure that this 100 minutes, when I get off the pitch, I have no regrets. Whether we win, we lose, I have no regrets. I make sure I give my all. Having like a background of footballers, you know, like my dad and ex-players, you know, they always tell you, as a striker, you always have to stay focused and stay in the game, because you never know when your chance will come. So that's the mindset I have, and that's the mentality I always use. And I don't know why it's always at the last minute. But sometimes the thing is that in the Premier League, especially for a team like Palace, like I feel like the first half is always even, it's always tight. Sometimes we do score in first half and things, but most of our goals, I think, is more in second half, from 60th minute to the 90th minute.
Yeah, you mentioned focus. You are very focused. I feel like whenever a picture comes out of you smiling, everyone acts like it's the first time you've ever smiled.
Well, I try to. It's something I try to work on, because even the female in my family, my mom, my aunties, you know, it's something that they complain.
Cheer up, Jordan.
Yeah, cheer up, enjoy life. Yeah, you're doing a wonderful job. You need to enjoy every day you wake up, you need to thank God, blah, 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 and so on. So, yeah, it's something that I'm working on, and I think I have massively improved, in my opinion. But obviously, I'm on the pitch, and I can't really smile when I'm on the pitch because I'm working. So it's hard for me to smile, but if not, it's something that I'm really working on, and it doesn't mean that I'm not happy or I'm angry with someone. It's just my way of focusing for the game, and when I'm focused in the game, I'm just right into the game. There's nothing else I'm thinking about.
The next one we're going to look at is the most recent one of these goals, which is obviously it came in a defeat, but it's won the goal of the month. That's a lovely finish, that.
Yeah,
It's a shame you can't celebrate at all.
Yeah, but I'll still take it, because for my confidence personally and for the team, it's important for we the strikers to keep on scoring, whether it's me, whether it's Edward, whether it's Ebbs or Olise, JP, Jeff. It's important for us to keep on scoring, because it gives us more energy to keep on pushing and to keep on wanting to score more goals.
It felt like the wait for VAR went on forever for this one as well. Were you pretty confident?
No, I was confident because obviously, like, I saw that the ball came and I saw it in the last second, and like to adjust myself, and my hand was like this, my body was like this. So I was confident. To be honest, I was confident. So it's actually one of my best goals, you know, to be honest. I don't care how I score, but just more goals for the team, because this season we are really ambitious and we really want to make a mark this season. And
talking of your best goals, save this one for last.
For me, this is the best goal I've ever scored in my whole career. For me, to be honest, like, it's just a moment of madness, you know. Sometimes things, as a player, things just come into your head.
Well, this is the kind of example that shows this is why you're just naturally a great footballer, because this is something you can't even think about that. Your body just does that, right?
Exactly. It's just want to make something happen. You want something to happen. You want to score the winner. You want to make an assist. You know, so you need to invent something, and something needs to happen. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. And fortunately for me, it worked, and for the team, it was a successful night.
There's a new Jordan Ayew chant. Have you seen it? It was on. No.
Luke's masterpiece. Cross turns against West Ham. Reminds me of Jordan Ayew. Last minute at the Amex. When Big Ben put him through. Hodgson's made him a baller. Now he's running rings around you. Jordan Ayew. Jordan Ayew. And the football don't feel like it should without Jordan Ayew.
You looking forward to hearing that one?
Wow, I think already I've been hearing the famous one, and this is a new one, but obviously like it just shows that like how far I've come and how well I've done for the football club, and there's still more to come. So that shows that I'm on the right track, and I need to keep on pushing and keep on pushing the young ones along with me, and for us to be successful in the seasons to come, because obviously we have a lot of talent, but sometimes you just need a bit of luck, and to have the luck you need to keep on pushing. So the most important thing for me is to keep on pushing and to keep on showing more consistency, you know, in what I do, and that's it.